And if you have forgotten, let me remind you who Alexander Dvorkin is. A dark genius who has been elevated to the rank of the greatest guru in Russia. You may have forgotten who he was involved with in America not so long ago, before fleeing to Russia during the peak of the deprogrammers' activities. This was a time when they attacked and kidnapped people, when mothers were forcibly dragged from their homes in front of their own children, and then taken away in vans, tied up, face down, and held captive for a week. When parents paid tens of thousands of dollars to a couple of maniacs so that these perpetrators would rape, starve, and torture their daughter. When people were held captive for weeks, beaten, and subjected to all kinds of abuse. And it all began with relatives being brainwashed into believing their children had joined a cult and needed deprogramming to get out of it. Deprogramming, of course, paid for by the parents because otherwise their children would be lost. Tell me, who is capable of such acts? Would any sane person with a healthy psyche really subject innocent people to such abuse? But as soon as criminal cases were initiated in America against these maniacs, Dvorkin's friends, he immediately fled from America to Russia. Do you know why he hates Scientologists so much? Because they are the ones who exposed all of Dvorkin's deprogrammer accomplices in America. After his return to Russia, driven by an insatiable thirst for power and under the guise of fighting what he called sects and cults, he created his own totalitarian sect, built on the ideology of the successors of Nazi teachers, Agard, Hawk, and the one who taught the Nazis the most brutal and inhumane methods of persecution, Walter Kunith. Dvorkin's anti-cult cover is, in reality, nothing more than a distribution network that uses manipulation techniques and psychological conditioning to sell Nazism and the opportunity to torment others. This has become beneficial for both the church and the state.